The legend of the Black Bitch of Linlithgow. Linlithgow, resting peacefully by its loch in the heart of Scotland, is a place where history clings to the stone, where ancient walls whisper stories to those willing to listen. Towering above the town are the remains of Linlithgow Palace, once a proud residence of Scottish royalty. Its ruins stand as a monument to kings, queens, and the passage of time. But woven deeper into the soul of the town is a legend not of crowns or conquest, but of loyalty, defiance, and quiet courage. It is the tale of the Black Bitch. Long ago, in a time when justice was often harsh and compassion scarce, a man stood accused. What his crime was has been lost to history, perhaps treason, perhaps theft, perhaps merely the misfortune of crossing the wrong power. Regardless, his sentence was severe. He was to be imprisoned alone on a small island in the middle of Linlithgow Loch and left to die. No food, no water, no trial that might have spared him. Just isolation. A slow, deliberate death. But one being had not turned away. His companion, a black greyhound, watched as her master was rowed out to the islet and abandoned. No one spoke of her loyalty. No one expected her to act. But act she did. Each day, she slipped into the cold loch and swam across the waters. In her jaws, she carried bread, meat, whatever she could scavenge or steal. The journey was perilous. The waters of Linlithgow Loch are deep and treacherous, especially in winter. The wind bites, the current turns cruel, and yet she swam. Every day. Not for glory. Not for recognition. But because her master was starving, and she would not let him die alone. She became a shadow across the water. Fishermen saw her but said nothing. Children whispered and pointed. Townsfolk began to notice the pattern, the way food disappeared, the ripple on the loch, the silent witness of her unwavering devotion. In time, even the guards and judges could not ignore what was happening. Rather than being moved by mercy, the authorities chose punishment. To them, her actions were defiance, an insult to their authority. If she would not abandon her master, then she would suffer with him. She was captured, chained beside him on the islet, and left to die. There were no cries for help. No rebellions or pardons. Just two figures, man and dog, sharing the same fate, their only crime an unbreakable bond. And so, the man died. And the dog died. Together, as they had lived. Yet in death, they became immortal. The people of Linlithgow did not forget. The tale passed from parent to child, from elder to apprentice. What began as a quiet story of resistance became a cornerstone of the town's identity. The black greyhound, chained, loyal, unyielding, became the emblem of Linlithgow's soul. She now appears on the town's coat of arms, standing proud beneath an oak tree, a chain connecting her to its trunk. The image is not one of submission, but of loyalty too strong to be broken. The oak tree symbolizes the ancient strength of Linlithgow. The dog, its unshakable spirit. And the chain, a bond of devotion stronger than the judgment that tried to sever it. To outsiders, the name Black Bitch might seem jarring. But to the people of Linlithgow, it is a badge of honor. She is remembered not as a pet, but as a guardian of values, fidelity, endurance, sacrifice. Her likeness graces signs, sculptures, paintings, and pub names. Her story is told during festivals, spoken in classrooms, and carried by those who wear her emblem. She was not a prisoner. She was not a criminal. She was a friend. A protector. A symbol. And as the centuries turned, her story grew not smaller, but stronger. In a world where loyalty is often fleeting, and compassion sometimes hard to find, the Black Bitch endures. Her tale transcends the boundaries of species and centuries. It asks no more than this: what does it mean to be faithful? What does it mean to stay when leaving would be easier? Today, when the wind stirs across Linlithgow Loch, some say you can almost see her shadow swimming, silent and steady, toward the island. Not haunting, but remembered. Not mourned, but honored. The Black Bitch of Linlithgow is not just a legend. She is a mirror to the best part of ourselves. And her legacy runs as deep as the loch she braved each day, without fail, until the very end.